everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Chloe and today I have a Disney haul. I love Disney World merchandise, or Disney merchandise in general speaks to me all the time, and I definitely prefer to buy it when I'm in the parks versus when I'm just like at home shopping on the Disney store, which I do that often. But we just got back from Disney World and I went with my mom, my sister, and my daughter Juniper. She's a toddler. She turns 21 months tomorrow. Can't believe how fast time is going. But we went to Disney World and we stayed at the Grand Floridian, and we didn't buy that much stuff, mostly because shopping in a store in Disney World with a stroller is like, what would I equate that to? Nails on a chalkboard. The most annoying thing ever, just because there's so many people, so many other strollers in the store, so it does make it more difficult to shop when you have a toddler with you, but we still found time for it. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and see what we bought, because I actually don't remember. Like I said, we were with my daughter Juniper and she is a toddler, so a lot of this will be for her and things that she picked out. So the first thing, she picked out the Simba Big Feet stuffy, and he is so stinking cute. She loves the stuffy. She picked him out after Kilimanjaro Safari. There was a little kid in front of us who had it on the safari. And Juniper's not quite at the age where like sharing is a concept, or understanding sharing, or understanding things aren't all hers. She did fine with it. She wasn't like trying to take the little boy's stuffy, but when I saw it, I was like, oh no, this might be a rough safari, but she was good. And then when we got off the safari, this was at like the little kiosk with all of the stuffed animals right when we walked off. So she picked this cutie little Simba, and he is adorable. I love him so much. And then at the Grand Floridian, she picked out the little prince. I think it's supposed to be Princess Minnie, Bride Minnie, Flower Girl Minnie, whatever you want to call her. My sister also got the same Minnie Mouse because the trip was kind of a celebration of my sister getting married next summer. So it was kind of like not a bachelorette, but we had moments of like celebrating that she's engaged and going to be married. So we got one of these for Juniper, who's going to be a flower girl in the wedding, and then Callista got one because she's the bride, and just a way to kind of like remember staying at the Grand Floridian and celebrating such a fun time in her life. So they both got these cutie little Minnie Mouses. It has a little veil on the back. I don't know if it's a bride because she's wearing pink, but like my wedding dress had pink in it, so I really like this Minnie Mouse. But she's so cutie. I don't think I saw this Minnie Mouse anywhere else in the park, so maybe it's like a Grand Floridian exclusive because they have the wedding pavilion. Not really sure, but they did have a groom. I think they had a groom Mickey version too. So they both got those. Two more stuffies somewhere in the midst of this, but I'll get to those when I find them. But for myself, I picked up the brand new pink mini ears. I am obsessed with these ears. A lot of people have been getting them personalized. I think you can take them to the Christmas shop in Magic Kingdom and they can put like your name on there, or fireworks, or like what you're commemorating. I didn't do that because I think they're just pretty by themselves and plain. Plus I feel like when you start personalizing things, it kind of like pigeonholes when you can wear the ears, where like these are just a pretty pink pair of ears, so I can wear these anytime I want. They have like little confetti on there. I was a little worried before the trip that I wouldn't come across these, but they were pretty much everywhere that had ears. So if you're looking for these, just keep an eye out. I'm sure you'll come across them. And I love them so much. I'm gonna wear them on one of the nights of our Disney cruise this summer. So cutie. I forgot I bought this. So one of the days when we were at Hollywood Studios, me and Juniper went over to the new Get Animated like dance party, and then my mom and sister went and rode Tower of Terror. So we stayed at the Get Animated party for probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and they had a lightning lane. So I scooched us out of there, and then we went to the gift shops along Sunset Boulevard to kind of kill the rest of the time because it was so hot out. And I picked up this cutie friendship bracelet. So it says "My Happy Place," and then it has the little castle on there. I've been wanting like a little Disney friendship bracelet. I mean, I honestly probably could have made this minus the castle charm bracelet, but it's a memory and it's cute and I love it. Also, we'll be packing this on my July trip. And then Juniper and I also picked up something for Dan for Father's Day, which, shh, don't tell him. I don't think he watches these videos, but if he does, Dan, click off the video right now because you're gonna spoil a tiny little surprise for you for Father's Day. I picked Dan up this #1 dad keychain. This was the first time that I've gone to Disney World without Dan and with Juniper, and so I thought this would be cute to get him like a little dad keychain, plus Father's Day is coming up. So I thought that would be really cute. We have a convertible Corvette. We're currently missing one of the keys, so I'm hoping that if we find the extra key that maybe he can put this on that keychain and kind of keep it safe that way, but I just thought that was cute and it wasn't super expensive. I think he'll like it. And then I did pick up my 2025 spinner pin. I think it was the pin organizing video. I'll have to link that down below. I did it a while ago, probably when I was pregnant, around that time. I was going through my pins and I realized for like the last 6 years, without really realizing it, I always gravitated towards the spinning ear pin. So now like I have to keep going with the spinning ear pin. Hopefully they never discontinue it. I think they have added a character on there. Like I don't think Daisy's usually on there. I'll have to go back and look, but I did pick up the 2025 Disney pin. So happy to add that to my collection. I was really bummed. I really wanted to pick up more like mystery pin packs or just even buy pins in general, but like nothing was really speaking to me. But I have to say I didn't really go anywhere that had any limited edition, limited release pin packs. Like we never went into like the Kodak store in Hollywood Studios. We never went to, is it Connections in Epcot? Creations in Epcot, or the front 2 stores in Epcot. Like we just didn't go in those stores. So I'm hoping on our July trip we'll have more downtime because it's a longer trip, that we'll have more time to like slow down and look at the pins and go shopping. But I did get a couple more pins, so just got to get to them. And then I also picked up Dan this polo from the fancier store in Grand Floridian. I'm not sure off the top of my head what that one's called, but it's the one that sells like all the pretty princess dresses and like the Lily and Tommy Bahama, like that store. And this one's just a Disney branded polo, so it wasn't super expensive, but it's the material that Dan loves to wear in Disney. Plus they had like the nice gold castle on there, and then kind of almost like a spaceship Earth pattern throughout the shirt. And I just think he's really gonna like this shirt. I haven't shown it to him yet. At this point, I might as well just wrap it up and give it to him for Father's Day. But I think he's really gonna like that shirt. And we have our trip coming up in July, so I know he'll get use out of it on a future trip. But I think this is probably gonna be one of his favorite like go-to Disney shirts. He's been wearing a black Disney polo we got, I don't even know how many years ago now. It has like a little Mickey on it. I think it was like one of the Nike polo shirts. I don't even know if they still sell them, but he wears that almost every Disney trip, so I feel like this is gonna become like another version of that. So I think this will be a good pickup for him. Well, I didn't realize that I had one of my sister's Disney pins in my bag, but I will show you guys anyway. So we both got the Grand Floridian pins to again commemorate staying at the Grand Floridian. So this was the one that I went with. You've got Mickey and Minnie with like the quintessential Grand Floridian tower on there. And I just thought this one was cute. I mean, it was really kind of hard to pick between the two, but this is the one that I went with. And then my sister picked out the other Grand Floridian pin. It has like the fancy cars that are in the front. She picked this one because the night that we celebrated her engagement, upcoming wedding, she wore like a white dress and like a cute bride pair of ears, and we went to Narcoossee's and she took pictures with the cars in the front of Grand Floridian. So she got this pin to kind of commemorate that night and staying at the Grand Floridian. So these were our 2 pins. Like I said, we did get a couple more plushies for Juniper. The first night at Epcot when we left there, she picked out Angel and Stitch from the gift shop at the back of Epcot as we were leaving. I think we saw these like everywhere though, but she really wanted both of them. So, and how can we not get Angel and Stitch together? Oh, she's so floppy. How could we not get Stitch and Angel together? So she's got her 2 Stitch stuffies. We need to go see the movie still. We haven't gone yet. I was considering taking her to the drive-in, but they're so late at night that I don't think she'll even remotely stay up. So we'll probably have to just wait till it's on Disney Plus to see it, but I think she's really gonna like the new Lilo and Stitch movie. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought down below, because I've heard good things, but also kind of mixed reviews, so let me know. So the day we were in Magic Kingdom, it was so hot, like so oppressively hot. The whole weekend was very hot. And the night that we were in Magic Kingdom, it was starting to rain and we were at dinner at the plaza, and I could see people coming in at the end of our dinner like shivering, which sometimes you see that happening when people are going from like the hot heat of outside into the restaurants, but this seemed excessive. And then when we walked out the restaurant, I was like, oh, this is why everybody was shivering. Like this weird breeze blew through after the storm ended, so we were all freezing cold. So we went over to the Emporium to pick out hoodies and sweaters for all 4 of us to get, which I was slightly happy about because we all love getting a new Disney sweater, and when it's so hot out, obviously you're not going to go buy a sweater, but we were actually cold. So although by the time we got the sweaters and went and took pictures, I think the temperature had come back up a little bit and probably didn't need the sweaters, but it was still fun. And I kept mine on pretty much the rest of the night. So for Juniper, they had this cute little zip up hoodie. It says Walt Disney World across the back, which is really cute. And I was super happy to find her like a little pink sweater. This is actually a 2T, but it is definitely oversized, so this will fit her for a good while. But yes, we got her this cute little pink sweater. And then for myself and my mom, we both picked out the pink princess sweater. So you have, I guess, the OG5, Snow White, Ariel, Aurora, Belle, and Cinderella, and then has like all of their little autographs on there. And it was funny, we were walking through the Emporium, like we're not coming across any sweaters because it's been a million degrees out, so it's not a day that Disney's been putting out a ton of sweaters. Like when you go in the winter time, Disney makes sure, like, if they know they're gonna sell cold weather things, they have the cold weather stuff out. Obviously it had been like 99 degrees out, so there really wasn't a ton of selection in terms of sweaters. And we were walking through the Emporium and there was a girl walking by, and I could tell she had a pink sweater in her hand. I was like, where did you get the sweater? And I really didn't know which one she had in her hands because there's been a few pink sweaters that have come out. Like there was the Aurora one, there's the one with Mickey and Minnie on it, and they're like doing the heart hands. Or what is the, is this what they do? Is this what the kids do? No, that can't be it. What is it? Is it this? Guys, is this it? Is that it? Okay, anyway. Mickey and Minnie doing the heart hands. Oh, I'm such a millennial. So when I saw her carrying the pink sweater, I was like, where is it? Where did you find it? Didn't know which one it was. And then when she showed me it was this one, I was like, oh, I want it. Which it wasn't really on my list of things to get, but then when it was cold, it was the only pink, cute sweater I could find in the whole store. I knew this one I wanted. My mom also got this one, and then my sister got this cute Tinkerbell one, which she's always been a huge Tinkerbell fan, so it really kind of fit all of our personalities perfectly to get all the different sweaters. And then we went and took some pictures on Main Street at Magic Hour with our new sweaters, which is like my favorite thing ever. So super happy with our sweater purchases. Oh my god, I forgot Juniper got another stuffy because when Lista and I went on to Everest, my mom was watching her in the gift shop of Everest, and I guess she decided Juniper needed another baby stuffy. She originally did buy her the elephant, I think. We already have the elephant. That's the one that she picked out from our family trip last year. So we were still in the store when we walked out, and I was like, Mom, she already has that one. I don't mind her getting some more stuffies, but at least pick a different one. So then they went and picked out the cute little rhino, which I love rhinos. To me, they remind me of big old pugs, the way that they like flop down and lay on the safari and stuff. And the rhinos were super close to us when we were on the safari, so I was happier that she picked the rhino instead of the elephants, which we didn't see on the safari, and she already has it, so. And then I don't remember, Juniper somehow picked out this pin. It was obviously an Animal Kingdom. I don't really remember when that happened, but she did pick out this cute little Animal Kingdom pin, and she does love animals, so she always wants to go hug, hug. So she got this cute little Animal Kingdom pin. The last pin that I picked up was the It's a Small World pin. I don't actually know if I have an It's a Small World pin, but Juniper loved It's a Small World this time. Like, she was so observant looking around every room that we went into. So I really wanted to get a pin to kind of commemorate what I think was her favorite ride of the trip. She could possibly say otherwise if she could vocalize her opinion, but based on her reaction, I think this and maybe the carousel were her two favorites, but I didn't see a carousel pin, so we had to get the It's a Small World pin, and I think this one's really cute. One more thing I forgot to show you guys, we also picked up these pins. These were more of Juniper's pins, so she had picked out this Mickey and Friends pin, and I thought that was so cute. And then this Marie one, I kind of led the witness on this one because I have a cute little pin board in her room that I'd like to put all pink pins on and start collecting for. So this will go on her pin board in her room. Obviously the other ones could go on there, but they don't really fit the aesthetic of her room, but Marie definitely will. So those are the other two pins that we picked up. And last but not least, I love me a Disney towel. They're not Dan's favorite, but like, they just bring me joy when I grab them out of our towel closet to use to take a shower or to wrap Juniper up after her bath every night. So when I saw this towel, I first of all love the color. I don't even know, can I even show you this whole thing? We're gonna have to go in sections. So here's the top. Sorcerer Mickey there. And I just love this towel so much. I think my mom also got the towel too because she is also a Disney towel lover, but I really, really love Disney towels, and this one's super soft and I can't wait to use it. Let's see, who's my favorite on here? Probably, I mean, you got Woody and Buzz and Tinkerbell, but I think Juniper's really gonna love using this towel because it has Mickey on there and she loves Mickey. So that was the last thing I bought from Disney. I did purchase a couple things before we left for our trip, and I had intended on doing a small Disney haul, but there really wasn't enough to do a whole dedicated video on it, so I figured I would just throw it in with the Disney haul because most of the stuff is still on Shop Disney. So the first thing that I picked up from Shop Disney or Disney Store, I'm never gonna not call it Shop Disney. Why did they change it? Like, Disney Store just sounds weird. Anybody else agree with that? So the first thing that I picked up were the Sorcerer Mickey ears. I think these are so cute. I plan on wearing these to Animator's Palette. Is it what it's called? I always call it the wrong thing. Animator's Palette? I think it's Animator's Palette. Animator's Palette on the Disney Magic. And I think these are gonna be so cute. I'm doing like a little subtle Mickey Mouse Disney bound for the dinner. I'm wearing a red dress and then I'll have my ears on, and I just think these are so cutie. They're definitely not my normal style, but I think they'll be cute for the vibe and look that we're going for. And then I also picked up Juniper this little outfit. This is going to be her Embarkation Day outfit. So you've got a little lighthouse on there with Minnie Mouse, some water, and then cute little, would these be seersucker shorts with the red on there. And then the dress I'm wearing is like a blue and white striped dress. So when I saw this on the Disney Store, I just knew I had to get it for her. I think she's gonna look so stinking cute in this. And then I also picked up the little Marie nightgown. I had bought this with the intention of maybe changing her into it for our dinner in France in Epcot, which would have been really cute, but there just wasn't time. I had just changed her into her Frozen Elsa dress for pictures with Anna and Elsa, so it would have just been like so overkill to be changing her again just to have dinner in France. And I don't even think we took that many pictures other than just like a couple cute pictures of her at dinner. So it would have been cute, but really just wasn't super necessary, but it is adorable. And maybe we'll have to pack it for our upcoming trip in July. I think it's technically a nightie. Like, it's supposed to be a pajama dress, so either, but it's like so cute. Like, who is wasting a whole pajama dress with this cute little marine dress? And she loves cats. So we'll see. It might be an outfit, it might be pajamas. we will figure that out. And then to be honest, I placed this order quite a bit of time ago. Do not remember what's in here. So let's open her up and see what we have. Could not tell you what I bought. Oh, I think it's an ornament. Yes. Yeah, there was a good deal on this Cinderella ornament. And I love Cinderella. So you have the little Gus Gus and Jock on there. The clock striking midnight. Her with her glass slipper. Like I said, I think it was on sale for like $8 or $9. It was a very inexpensive ornament. And I do like to have one new ornament for the tree that's like Disney related every year. So I try to keep an eye out and get one that's on sale because these can be kind of expensive otherwise. So we're just gonna pack her back up. Do I remember how she was packed? No, I do not. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you're looking forward to buying on your next Disney trip. I really need to go through and figure out what is on my list for my upcoming July Disney trip. I have a couple things mostly on the cruise that I want to get, like a Lookout Key pin, a Disney Magic pin because it'll be first time on the Disney Magic. If they have a Tangled, like Rapunzel's restaurant pin, I want that one. So lots of things on the cruise that I want to get, and I feel like there's more time to shop on the cruise. Oh, and also I really want to get the new lilac Disney ears, but I think those are coming from Mercari, so I'll probably be doing a haul soon with those. But yeah, I need to figure out what is on my to-buy list for my upcoming trip, and I'm just so excited for that trip. But also we had so much fun on this trip. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the vlogs. Those will be coming up soon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!